Welcome back, everyone. This is Akanar here with more Sekiro, where last time we took on Lady Butterfly. God damn, what a boss. We got close on a couple occasions, but for the most part, we fucked around and found out. We're going to be getting back to Lady Butterfly at some point, as well as a couple other things in Hirata Estate. I think I figured out how to get the loot behind the bamboo. And there was another thing that I saw during editing that I need to take a closer look at eventually. But for now, we are here in the outskirts once again because I have been trying to farm up some pellets. Unsuccessfully so far. I need to figure out who actually drops pellets. But I was thinking, as I was working my way through here, one of the other things that happened during our Lady Butterfly boss grind, the game actually told us at one point, you know, this boss is hard. You might want to go explore somewhere else. And aside from being kind of insulted and not a fan of that statement at the time, it also was very confusing because I thought, did we not reach the end of the outskirts? We got to this point and we can't get to this castle or whatever this place is. The bridge is out. This bridge is clearly broken. Even though I can see there's items and enemies and everything. But also there was this area over here to the side, which I don't think we can see from here, but there was like a platform that I couldn't quite figure out how we were supposed to get to that. And also there was this phantom that was, I call it a phantom, but the what do you call them? The remnants that was jumping and doing the grappling in the air, and all my attention was focused over in this direction, and I never once looked down here. I swear, my arch nemesis in this game, it's not going to be Lady Butterfly or some other super difficult boss. It is going to be looking down. It's the nature of a blind playthrough. These things are going to happen. And I try to be thorough. I try to be as thorough as possible, but I'm going to miss things on the first pass sometimes even on the second pass. But eventually, that's a gecko. I was like, what in the hell am I fighting? Hold on here. I've got to get my lock on it. Get my... I was not expecting there to be an enemy. Holy shit, you are also incredibly difficult to hit. That actually scared the shit out of me that there was an enemy here, but that's what we're dealing with. We've got ambushes not just from humanoid enemies. We've got them from the poison geckos. Let's get our item here. Well, speak of the devil, there's some pellets. We're off to a good start here in replenishing our pellets. Let's also go down. I was gonna say, I try to be thorough, but I don't always get things the first try, but better late than never. Let's go ahead and commune with our idol here. We're just going to commune with it because we are going to be exploring onward from here. We are going to be exploring onward in this direction because it's probably what we should have been doing about 5 episodes ago. But first, we are going to go back to... We're going to deal with this Dragonrot situation. We have a bunch of people who are sick, and I kind of feel bad that they're sick. I don't really love the fact that all these people are coughing up a lung on my account because I've been dying so much. And also, I wouldn't mind having, 30% unseen aid back. That would be an okay thing for us to bring back into the mix. So we're gonna make the rounds here to check in with the folks that are sick before we're gonna pull the trigger on our Dragonrot Restoration. And go ahead and use what Emma gave us last time. This Dragonrot mechanic, though, has... You might have seen, I have been severely confused. I don't think there's anything much from you. I have actually purchased all the things from Aniyama, so I wanted to heal everybody before I rest at an idol, because I was thinking, what if it's like in Dark Souls, where when you buy all the shit from a vendor, they run off and turn hollow. Maybe that might happen in this case. So we're going to try our best here to do the dragon restoration before we rest or anything like that. But I was going to say, I wonder if you all have been similarly confused by this Dragonrot mechanic, because last time, Emma's conversation, her dialogue, really had me thinking that it was the resurrection that was the key component. That the fact that we were using resurrection over and over was what was causing the stagnation and the Dragonrot to build up. That seemed very... I thought it was a very reasonable deduction or conclusion to come to based on what she had said, because she talked about how the Dragonrot was like, you know, the power of the dragon's heritage when it wasn't able to draw on a power source. Let's check in with the memorial mob here. I'm so sorry, my dude. Oh, I also bought you out. Okay, so I have actually cleared house on a couple of these vendors. I did not remember doing that. Okay, even more reason for us to make sure we do things in the right order here. But I had definitely thought that her dialogue saying that the Dragonrot, the dragon's heritage draws on a power source, and then when that power source is depleted, it has to draw on somebody else or another power source, and that's where the Dragonrot kicks in. So I got this whole idea that we have to, let's, you know, if things aren't going well against Lady Butterfly or some other situation, let's go ahead and not use our resurrection, because then we won't build up the Dragonrot as much. And then, of course, I took that knowledge to a fresh file, which I've been loving doing the fresh files, and it didn't work out. I was like, I got the Dragonrot right away, even though I wasn't resurrecting. And sure enough, I read the prompt on screen, and it clearly states that Dragonrot is caused by Wolf truly dying, not the fact that you resurrect. So that idea is completely out the window. I think this was the same, right? We had talked to you once before, but this was the new thing that I guess I got a guy that I got to worry about. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. Let's just deal with a little bit of getting you out of here. That is so cool that you can just do the Spider-Man stuff whenever. Oh my god. Protect the young master, we're counting on you. That's really fascinating to hear. That was new, I think. We hadn't heard that before, because obviously now we've seen these events from the memory at Hirata Estate. We don't know the conclusion yet, because we haven't managed to beat Lady Butterfly, but clearly Inosuke was trying to protect. He was trying to protect the master in that situation. But he also seemed to be in kind of a similar state. How did you survive Hirata Estate? I guess we eventually got you patched up. But you're always in this state where you're just about on the brink of death, it seems. Very curious to see how the whole Hirata Estate situation is going to conclude. Now, there was another thing here, another thing that I did manage to find on as part of playing through a fresh file that I had missed. God damn it. The goddamn birds. Goddamn frickin' birds. I'll go ahead and take one of my gourds here. But I had missed a little portion I don't know how I missed this. It seems very obvious in retrospect. There are these glowing items clearly underneath the building. Wow, could we actually get in through here too? Oh my gosh, a couple different ways to get in. So I don't know if that counts as a sus wall, but it's definitely a secret that I missed. So let's pick up the items here. Litecoin purse. Did we find the family savings? I think we found the family was not keeping their coins in the bank. They were keeping it guarded by the chickens, which who knows? Maybe that is the safer way of accruing interest in the world of Sekiro. Okay, I think we've talked to everybody. The only other person is the sculptor, but I think we've exhausted the dialogue from the sculptor. So let's go ahead and let's we're gonna just go back here. I'm just a little worried about warping to a bonfire or warping to a sculptor's idol and maybe progressing. I just don't want anybody to die. I don't want to progress things in a way that people would die on us while having the Dragonrot. Maybe that's not possible. I don't know. Emma did tell us a story about the people in a previous time who all passed away because of the Dragonrot because there was no cure. So it can kill you, it seems. So let's go ahead and do this. It feels like one of these things that you're supposed to just kind of do. And we'll probably get one of these things later in the game. So I think we pulled the trigger on this. It feels like the right time to do this. We have a lot of people we need a cure. Let's do it. Dragonrot heal. That's a very cool animation. All right, we've restored everybody to health. Let's go check in with them again here. And that counts, I think, differently from resting, right? So it's like nothing ever happened. It's as though nothing ever happened. Cool. Yeah, we still have to find that out. And maybe that's part of the place that we need to explore beyond this new sculptor's idol that we have now. Maybe that's part of that mission. Why am I wasn't pressing the button apparently. Hold on. But the whole Dragonrot mechanic, I'm not sure whether I like it or not. Because now that I think I understand it, obviously I could still be very confused, and who knows what hidden things are going on. But it feels like one of these things. We'll talk to you first. That's the same as we've had before. Okay. Okay, all right. So everybody just is kind of like just back to normal, which I'm fine with. Better that you never even remember being sick in the first place. Okay, that's all the same as before. That's the same as well. I think that's the same. Okay. All right. Now the sculptor, that may be some different stuff. So let's go ahead and we'll warp back to the dilapidated temple now. And we'll also talk to Emma, of course, now that we've used the Dragonrot Restoration. But I was going to say this mechanic of Dragonrot, the incentive that it gives you, one theoretically could, because of the way that bosses and mini-bosses work, that's another thing we learned from last time. I think we now have a much better idea of what actually counts as a boss. Wait a second. Are you better or not? Let's actually talk to you first. I will finish my thought eventually on the Dragonrot. Oh, maybe he was just stretching. Oh. Talking about Hirata Estate.
仏様はお前さんの古い記憶を起こしてくださっているだけじゃ。お前さんがどう思いどう覚えていたか、すべてはそれ次第じゃ。
見るものすべてが正しく起こったことかはわからぬ。
そういうことじゃ。
Not sure if it's dream or reality. Interesting. We have an option to give drink. Give drink. Is that because of the sake? The unrefined sake that we got from, what was his name? Juzo.
わしが掘る仏、豪武、お前さんも、それで。
Oh, and now this is back. The extra talk options are back now that he's healed. Okay, we've done all this stuff though, but that's kind of interesting. And there's this give drink. Don't know if we want to give you the drink.
そこにある優しい顔の仏様。そいつには妙な真似をするなよ。
I mean, the whole stuff we've been doing with Arata Estate, does that count as... I don't think that's what you're talking about. I guess let's see if you have anything new. We've done the restoration.
物資殿の流害治ったようです。
ああ。
これを物資殿に渡してください。
Oh, there's another kind of sake. A bottle of Ashina sake given by Emma. Sake is a drink meant for sharing. While it does not contain water from the fountainhead, it's made from the purest of waters and is a drink beloved by the people of Ashina. This one doesn't mention anything about becoming overly drunk, like the unrefined sake.
これは。
あの人の好きなお茶です。
Okay.
怪奇祝いに良いでしょう。
All right, so it sounds like it is still, you know, it's still alcohol, tea. Huh. So we have two of these now. Were they key items or they are key items, I guess. Yeah. This one, on the other hand, has a reputation for getting one too drunk too quickly. It was also one of Ishin Ashina's favorites. Huh. So before we got this one, we had the option to give him the unrefined sake. The fact that this one mentions Ishin Ashina, though, makes it feel like it's a little more special. I'm also still not sure if Ishin Ashina is our friend or not. Considering how, isn't he supposed to be in league with Genichiro? Genichiro is like, they're part of the same military structure? And Genichiro kicked our ass and took the divine arrow away? What's going on here? Okay, let's see what else you have. And now we're back to this. I can give drink to you. Whoa. We've got choices in terms of drinking with folks. Let's see if she has any new dialogue. This is what we've seen before. Okay. Huh. What is this whole drink mechanic about? We'll have to think about that one. Maybe we'll do this now though with the Ashina sake. Do we have this option with Hanbei? Is this something with all of our friends here at the temple? Could we have a drink with old Hanbei? No, okay. Hanbei's got no time for drinking. Only time for dying. All right. Let's go ahead and just follow the main... the Emma said, give him this sake. So let's go ahead and do that. Even though it seems to be giving us maybe multiple different people that we could choose to give this to. But let's just follow what the game is kind of prodding us into. Tea. Bro, do you want the tea or not? Do you want the tea or not? God damn it. Sculptor. I was going to say, it's going to give us the choice. We're going to hold on to this one for now. Yeah, we're going to hold on to that one. Let's do this one.
もらうとするか。しみれ、こいつを飲んでるとエマの父を思い出す。
エマ殿の父上とは。
道元、あいつは希代のクス師だった。そしてからくりにも明るい。いや、からくりバカの息か。ちとふざけたやつだが、わしの恩人よ。ああ、お前さんの恩人でもあるぞ。
どういうことだ。
腕を失ったわしに道元が作ってくれた。今はお前さんの左腕にあるそいつをな。もっとも義手作りも初めは思うようにいかず、幾度も幾度も作り直してくれた。
どうした。
忍び義手をまともに動かす修練じゃと言ってな。エマにせがまれ、駒やら何やら掘らされたものじゃ。そうしたことを重ね、忍びの牙と呼べる代物となった。いわば忍び義手は道元の忘れがたみじゃ。
忘れがたみ。
随分と経つ。忍びを捨てたわしじゃが、それだけは捨てられなんだわ。
Wow. That was kind of an amazing story. So we learned that Emma is not just Dogen's apprentice. She's his daughter. Wow. But it makes sense. Also, we kind of knew this bit about Dogen. Let's go ahead and see if there's any parting dialogue here. Hold on.
牙の形を増やしたきゃ、せいぜい人魚を探すこったな。乗りかかった船じゃ、仕込むことだけはしてや。
I think we have heard that before. But okay, we knew that Dogen was involved with not just the healing gourds and the medicine stuff, but he was also key to the shinobi prosthetic. And okay, it's right there. This I don't know why this is blurred like this. It's because there's something in the way, like the remnant. Is that what's going on here? Is it just because I simply have not gotten in the right position? I don't know why. But, okay, I don't think I had noticed. It seems very obvious now in retrospect. The sculptor's left arm is gone. Holy shit. Holy shit. Did he make mention of this before and I just completely missed it? I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Also, I just didn't notice this before. My mind hyperfixates on certain things and completely misses others. But either way, it was the arm that we have was supposed to be for you. It was supposed to be an invention to get your arm back. And he wanted you to sculpt. He wanted you to sculpt things like toys for Emma, or she would come to ask you for those sorts of things in order to train the arm. But it never worked out. Until this iteration. This is the one that finally works correctly. All the others were failures. That is a really cool piece of flavor. I love stuff like that. Okay, that was definitely a cool sequence. And we have also now talked to the people that have all been restored, so I think we're ready to go ahead and proceed onward. Let me just, do we want to train with Hanbei? I don't think so. I think we're ready to go ahead, and we found the secret that was underneath the, old woman's house. So let's travel back to this new warp point that we have. Not here. We want to go to the Underbridge Valley and check out what is forward from here. That was super cool. The thing that I was talking about earlier was the Dragonrot situation and how I don't know how this is going to influence our play, But one theoretically could, if truly dying... Hold on, what the fuck? What the fuck? My Dark Souls brain is ready for, like, a dragon to come. A dragon to come, like, flying through the canyon here. What was that all about? What the hell's going on here? We do need to also be kind of looking for secrets and stuff. Of course, I can see now, looking down, OP. Looking in general, OP, but especially looking down. We are headed into some sort of canyon. Or gorge. So, let's get the spirit emblem here. And we're going to be grappling our way down. I'm a little interested now to see what's... is there a monster or something that is gonna come flying at us here? So I will try to finish my thought that I keep starting and then getting interrupted by. Now you tell me about the mid-air grappling hook. Now is when you tell me, game. I think we are well versed at this point in the mid-air grappling hook, thanks to our friendly remnant from a few episodes ago. But one theoretically could do the thing in the game where if truly dying is the thing that actually spawns the Dragonrot, you could approach... There is a massive snake. There's a massive snake. Ah, no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, it's not quite a dragon, but it's probably the next closest thing, because aren't snakes related to dragons? Holy shit. Oh my god. Yo, what the hell are we supposed to do about this? You're just gonna hang out here, aren't you? You are just gonna hang out here, aren't you? So, I mean, we have to find a way to either distract you, or we're supposed to just peepo run. I guess we just run, huh? I want to do this when you're looking the other way. Jesus Christ. So we got to make it down there. Got to make it down here. And then we got to make it down here. Okay, okay, I get it now. I thought for sure that snake was going to come directly through this cave entrance. I thought that's exactly how this was going to play out, and I was toast. I might have literally jumped out of my seat there briefly. Are you gone now? Hello? There's more. What am I looking at over there? Is that a spirit emblem? Or just a torch? There's like a tent over there as well. I mean, you appear to be gone now, but surely you come back. Let's just keep going in the cave. What the hell, though? Holy shit, what a sequence here. Anything down here? Ooh, there does look to be something down here. Okay, so now you are... So we're playing stealth against the snake. What are your patterns? Where can we go? I think we just have to keep going down, don't we? Not exactly sure. Where does this go from here? Maybe this is nothing. Also, you might be able to see me from here. Is there a grappling hook point from this spot? Okay, so maybe this is not anything. Can I get back up? What about over here? This also looks like nothing. So we need to head to the next point. But the question is when? Can we do it, like, now? I'm not sure where we're supposed to go here. Oh, because this is just back over here. Hold on. Do we climb on the snake? Can we do that? That's not a thing, right? No, we need to like, oh, there's a way to hang on that ledge over there. That's what I'm missing. So the snake needs to come this way. You come this way, and as soon as you are on, we go this way. That's what we do. Fuck. Dang it. I think I need to hug the wall, is what I need to do. I need to hug the wall like this. I didn't realize that hugging the wall could go around the corner. All right, you come back through here. I finally understand, I think, what to do. Takes me a moment sometimes. Now we keep hugging the wall here. And now we go this way. Ow. So I think I can hide down here. And I wait for you to go over again. So just getting used to navigating through this sort of a situation here. Oh, now are you going looking over there? It's like he's progressing in how he inspects the zone as we get like further on in. Yo, now you're just sitting there. What's going on? Okay, now we go this way. This is very cool, but also confusing. A little confusing. I'm hoping you can't see me right now. Doesn't seem like you can. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Us trying to sneak by a giant snake. Do I have to go inside of that? Yo, is that an actual item? That feels like an item that we're supposed to get. Now he's just kind of chilling right here nearby. Okay, so let's go here. Can I just... Okay, that did a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and top off. All right, I was trying to get up there, but maybe we can't get up there right now. Maybe you're guarding that area, and that's not something we should focus on getting at the moment. We should just focus on maybe getting to that tent, which is like the next point of cover. Is that a point of cover, or do we need to run around to the side? All right, hold on here. I'm just, as usual, taking the very patient approach, trying to digest the situation and make a read on what we're doing. I guess for now, we're going this way, though. Oh, wait. Enter. Oh, we can hide. Okay. We can hide. Maybe now we can wait for you to... Oh, look at the eye. That is amazing. Yo, how can you not see us? Oh! Okay, we can actually get hit. Yo, are you actually dying or what? Why is this taking so long? I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I don't know what that item was, but I don't think we can get it now. Ah! I think it was just making an opening for us to get through. Jesus Christ. Hold on. We are not safe. Oh, I'm cracking up right now at how I am absolutely shitting myself over that sequence. That is so not what I was expecting. Absolutely not what I was expecting. That was amazing. What an amazing sequence. I want to go back and explore, but but I'm not totally sure that the snake is gone. So let's see if it gives us a sculptor's idol here. That feels like a sequence where maybe you'd get a sculptor's idol at the end of it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't see immediately a sculptor's idol, so I think we will head back. Because I'm wondering now if the snake is gone. We are covered in snake blood. Because we poked that thing in the eye. And it is now half blind. That was amazing. That was cool. That was so freaking cool. I love it. I also will love it if you are gone. Why is there a... No, I thought it was gonna fall off. Why is that there? Oh, that's for reaching over here. Okay. Sometimes those intermediate... The intermediate grappling hook points are simply there because, they're simply there to be intermediate. Okay, this is what I was looking at for. Oh, a snap seed. Oh, snap. All right. Okay, so we can get more of these. We're going to be a lot more judicious as to when we use them. But that's nice. That is a very nice pickup. I could have hid it in the grass as well. Okay, they give you a lot of ways to kind of sneak through here, but my heart was racing so fast. It's also kind of still racing just because I'm not sure if this thing is going to come back at any moment. That was incredible. The game had kind of hinted at that. Thinking back to a few play sessions ago where we saw the molted snake skin, right? Did we miss this up here? Or did we fall down from there? I think we fell down from there. But we saw the molted snake skin on that other portion of the outskirts. They were previewing it. Holy shit. That is crazy. Yeah, I think that is just where we came from. But was there something that I missed? I don't know. Can I even get back up there? Is it worth looking? We're not going to look right now. I might come back later and do a little bit of more thorough exploration, but let's go ahead and make our way forward as my heart continues to come back to normal. This game, maybe more than any of the other FromSoft games, at least at its peaks of action and intensity, really, really, really gets the blood flowing. Can I go up here? I don't think so. That's a cool, looks like a little bit like maybe a Dark Souls arch tree. Oh my goodness. We didn't really kill it, did we? Could be a thing that we're going to be running into later on. So, I don't think the story is done when it comes to our gigantic white snake. We need a shower, though. We are covered in snake blood. That was incredible. Absolutely incredible. We can go up there as well. And perhaps now we are on the other side and we've made our way to the castle. We'll see. Let's get over here first. Get the item. Some Akko's sugar. That's nice. I definitely like the sugars. What's going on here? Oh my goodness. It's one of these big dudes, but you're sad. Did your girlfriend just broke up with you? What's going on, my dude? All right, we got a dude over here with a gun. There's also an eavesdrop. So we're gonna wait. I'm hoping that we can wait for you to patrol just a little further. Oh, there's a guy right up here with a gun as well. I don't know if this is where I want to make my entry. Let's I mean, I wouldn't mind taking out the big guy and then getting out of town. So maybe we'll do that first. I know there's a guy right here, but we're gonna go ahead and do this. And then we're gonna drop down. Grab the loot. We got pellets. Pellets. We need those pellets. Here's our sculptor's idol. Okay, there we go. That's really what I was hoping for. I'm not going to... Actually, I am going to rest because we need gourds. So let's go ahead and rest. We need our healing gourds. We'll do that. Let's get the item. More sugar. Awesome. We are definitely on the other side, though, now. We have... You can see the broken bridge over there in the distance. This has got to be the castle, right? This has got to be where the prince is being held. The prince, I don't know if he's actually a prince. The divine heir. I've called him that before. Let's go back over here. See if we can get the big guy again. Maybe now's a good time for me to finally talk about this, the Dragonrot mechanic. The Dragonrot mechanic is not necessarily my favorite. I'm not a super big fan of it just yet. Let's climb up, please. I'm not a big fan of the Dragonrot mechanic because it, so far, it adds this penalty to death that hasn't been there before. It adds this penalty to death that is, I think, a lot more, it feels a lot worse than in Dark Souls. That guy was also, that guy just literally ran off the cliff, which I don't think I've seen before. It feels a lot worse than in Dark Souls, because in Dark Souls, when you died, it really wasn't that much of a penalty. It felt like... Hold on here, as I'm about to die, if I don't take this situation seriously. What am I doing here? I was trying to do the Makiri counter. Trying to do the Makiri counter on these guys. Which is that. That's what I was trying to do here. Alright, nice. That feels really good. Pulling off a successful Makiri counter is going to be very useful in a lot of situations. I'm glad we picked that up. But the penalty that you get from dying in Dark Souls is, you know, yes, you lose your souls. Like, it's not amazing. But eventually you get to a point where you're not, you know, you're able to navigate the zone. You're able to figure out how to get back to your souls pretty... There were not very many situations where I was really felt in danger of permanently losing my souls. You can run back. There are ways to get through the zone and get your souls back. But in this game, dying has a whole different feel to it because you are very much losing your shit. Unless you get some unseen aid, which we have recovered our unseen aid to 30%. So it's not a guaranteed loss of half of your shit, but, you know, it's pretty guaranteed. And then once you get some Dragonrot, you throw the Dragonrot into the mix, it becomes pretty dang close to guaranteed. And that's the real thing, is the Dragonrot is what feels terrible. When you die and you get Dragonrot, it sucks to lose your... Oh, we have a new remnant here. That looks like Kuro and Genichiro. We need to check that out. Let's deal with this enemy over here first, maybe. But when you get Dragonrot, it feels like... It just feels a lot worse. You're not just making the, you know, you're making people sick. You're losing the ability to recover your stuff when you die. And the other thing is that the game gives you ways to run away. And this is what I've been leading up to here, is that the fact that the game very much, by the way, I think we forgot to eavesdrop. I'm in the middle of talking up a storm here, and I think we forgot to eavesdrop on some of the people, so I might have to come back for that as well. Let me just finish my thought here. My thought on this whole topic is that there's eavesdrop on this guy. Hold on. Oh no, the horse. Oh god. I'm so sorry, my dude. Let me also put you out of your misery. Oh, that is so sad about the horse. Oh my gosh, these people as well. Yikes. Dang. Some shit's going down here. The point that I'm leading up to and trying to get at very badly is that one theoretically could go through the game facing these mini bosses that let you run away. They don't lock you into an arena like they do with Lady Butterfly. Lady Butterfly does appear to clearly be a boss. You get locked into her arena very differently from like when you're facing an enemy like Gyoubu. So theoretically you could, against enemies like Gyoubu and other hard to beat mini bosses, you could play where you use a resurrection and then you get the hell out of there. That's a potential way to approach the game and try to, you know, regroup rather than just battling to the death and risking building up the Dragonrot. I don't know exactly how we're going to approach things, but it is something to think about. Okay, let's touch the remnant. Wow, I kind of want to listen to that one more time. The Interior Ministry's army. So he wants to use the dragon's heritage, I guess, as a way of resurrecting their army. Oh. I think he's referencing there at the end when he talks about it's been a long time since that happened. My read there is that this could be like what Emma had mentioned, the fact that in the past there was a time when Dragonrot took hold and killed a whole bunch of people. And I think maybe that's what Kuro is worried about, right? Kuro is worried that if they use, because the Interior Ministry and their army were starting to pile up the bodies, and Genichiro needed a way to bring back the army, it sounds like. And he wanted to use the Dragon's Heritage to do that, because Ashina can no longer be defended by normal means. Look at these piles of bodies. Huh. That's a super interesting discussion, and that's... So, it's not necessarily, this makes a lot more sense now why Genichiro kidnapped Kuro. It's not that they're necessarily enemies. They're kind of on the same side. They're part of the Ashina clan or kingdom. It's not exactly clear what the delineation there is, but they disagree on the means to defend it. Kuro is really not sure about using the Dragon's Heritage and resurrecting a whole bunch of people to bring back their army because of the consequences or the side effects that could spring as a result, spring about as a result. That is super fascinating. I love how the narrative is unfolding in this game. It's done very well. Oh my goodness, there is a huge area here. That could be a boss area or a mini boss area. I kind of want to explore over here first though. I also want to get that I missed that eavesdrop. I was busy just going through and killing everybody. So we'll have to make note about that. Maybe come back a little bit later. Can we go in here? Let's get the item first. Pellets. Yes, we need as many as we can get. We need to refill on pellets. Something tells me that's going to open from the other side. Definitely felt that way. So I don't think we can actually scale. We can't make our way around here, can we? Maybe we can. There's nothing so far on this side of the wall. All right, this I think is the end of the line. It's time to go through. Time to go through here. This feels like a very sus open area. I didn't immediately see any enemies, which really makes me think that it would be a boss or mini boss area. Let's see what you did. 4 seconds. Oh, and now they weren't loading in at first, but now you can see the bodies. The horses, the men. God damn. Checking around here first. Doesn't seem like any secrets in this direction. I guess we're dropping in here. Kind of feels like a spot where a sequence would potentially trigger. Not a door we can open. It's too quiet. It's too quiet, man. And going for this item is the perfect bait for whatever is about to happen. Oh my gosh. Gyoubu Oniwa. Gyoubu the Demon. This was the demon that they talked about before. Okay. Let's try to make an attempt at this. Ow. There's a grappling point. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Didn't deflect in time. Have I done any damage to him? Not really. Tried to jump there. That didn't seem to be it. Ow. I'm not blocking. Then, of course, like, run into the back kick. All right, this feels like a bad first attempt. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and... Not yet. Let's wait till we get a resurrection here. Oh, I missed my grappling hook point. Seems like we're able to deflect a lot, but our recovery is much, much slower like this. I missed another grappling hook spot. Ow. We need to recover as much as we can here, our posture. I should not have gone for a swing there. That was bad. Okay, we've not made too much progress here. So what we're going to do is we're going to resurrect. We're going to resurrect, and then we're going to use our homeward idol to go back to the last communed idol, except we can't. Okay, see, this is the thing. This is the thing that... yes, you have this sort of ability, quote unquote, but how will the game let you get away with it? It won't. Okay. So this is where this feels much more like a boss, right? This feels much more like a boss in that you're not really getting out of there very easily, right? Like maybe now we could try, but this feels, I like how this feels. The fact that you are not being given an easy way out because the game gives, it's such a long time to charge your homeward idol. So it's not this freebie that is just get out of jail anywhere. That's not my, I'm trying to trying to recharge my posture a little bit here. I'm not using any pellets here like I might normally. I should have kept deflecting instead of trying to dodge there. All right, Gyoubu the Demon. This was the demon that was talked about a long time ago. We heard it during the eavesdropping, and that was great. I'm glad that we actually got the unseen aid. Okay, so there's a lot to learn in that sequence from a game mechanics perspective. Maybe not a lot to learn, but it's definitely interesting, the fact that I had noticed this before about the idol. This homeward idol did seem like it has a long charge up period. And I was thinking to myself, if we did try to use that in one of these sequences where, oh, this is just going back to where we, how we got here. If we were to use it in sort of like a Lady Butterfly sequence or some other boss, and this does feel much more like a boss because I think this is the delineating factor, is that you are trapped in. When you are actually trapped in the arena with the boss, there really is not a way out. And I like that. I'm glad that it's not easy in those situations. It may not even be possible to get away. It may be something that that you are forced to battle to the death, which feels much more like a boss. That feels much more like a boss encounter, and I'm glad for that. Also, I might have also just screwed up the eavesdrop encounter. Okay, let me take a little bit of time here, and I'm going to whittle down the enemies and see if I can get the eavesdrop encounter. There we go. All right, so we did get a preview here. If we had gotten the conversation before, we would have given ourselves the insight that we are about to face Gyoubu the Demon. All right, so I went ahead and did a little bit of grinding just to get myself up to the next skill point level. We have a whole bunch of skill points, which I had kind of forgotten about. I was debating on getting this Breath of Life skill, but I think we can hold off on that just for a little while here while we're working on the boss, which, by the way, Gyoubu the Demon, holy shit, he rides a horse. We're going to be fighting enemies that ride on horses, which does make me think a little bit of Elden Ring. I have admittedly played about an hour or an hour and a half's worth of Elden Ring, and those who have played will know that there is a very notable enemy at the very beginning of the game that rides a horse. And I did not manage to beat that enemy, but I did manage to do quite a few parries on that enemy, which I felt pretty proud about. But in this game, you might also notice, I think we're going to go ahead and get this grappling hook attack, though, because there's grappling involved in this boss, and it would be nice to be able to use this. It says R1 during the grappling hook movement. Yeah, I want to be able to use this on this boss. This feels like a tailor-made boss for this. So let's go ahead and pick up, it's only one skill point. Let's grab that. We might also grab this. Oh, this is 4, though. Emma's Medicine Potency. I didn't realize it was going to cost so much. I had seen that this was going to be unlocked, and we can obviously make our healing gourds a lot better. Maybe this is something we should get. Maybe this is a better thing to invest in than this. Not sure. It'd be nice to know how much extra life you get as a result of getting a death blow. But in this case, we could consider... God damn it, that's not... I forget, you have to switch between the two. I don't think the only other one that I might want to get here might be the mid-air combat arts. But I don't know that we need that yet, so maybe we'll wait. What is this again? Nightjar Slash? A spinning leap attack that can quickly close or create distance from foes. The Nightjar use the weight of their massive shuriken to add force to the blow. So, The Shinobi prosthetic is made of similar steel. Sorry, is made of heavy steel and can be used in a similar capacity. That could be pretty nice. It's sort of it's a replacement. It's one of these in that has the red outline, so it would be a replacement for our Whirlwind Slash. I'm so cautious about spending my points because there are some abilities here that cost quite a few that I wouldn't mind having, and I'm not sure yet. It's nice that they let you kind of keep them banked for when you don't have to make the decision immediately. That part of the system I do like. You might also have noticed... let's go ahead and purchase some Spirit Emblems here. But you might also have noticed... I guess we're just going to buy 61 of these because I don't know what the heck... We bought everything from Oniyama and the Crow, the Memorial Mob. So I don't know where else to spend stuff on. So we're just going to buy 61 of these because I don't want to lose any Sen. So there we go. Getting stocked up on Spirit Emblems. But you might have noticed that one of the techniques that I started using in the Lady Butterfly fight was this spamming the deflect button. And I had kind of started just doing it by instinct. I don't know. I just had this inspiration to try it and see how it worked, and it actually seemed reasonable. It seemed to work reasonably well against Emma. Not Emma, goddamn. Lady Butterfly. And then I had the realization that the remnants, I've seen a couple remnants now. Maybe, I don't know about this one. Maybe this one's going to be doing it. Look at that. Look at that. This is the third remnant now that we've seen doing this. There was one next to the samurai armor in Hirata Estate, and there was also one on top of the building where Hanbei is at in the dilapidated temple. But they're all just sitting there doing this. And it put the idea in my head that maybe this is a technique. This is not Dark Souls, where if you parry, you have to spend a whole however long, second or second and a half, waiting for your shield to get back into position. You're not firing a gun in Bloodborne, where again, you have to wait for the next bullet to come. You can just kind of spam this. I would obviously like to get good enough at the game where I'm just deflecting exactly at the time when you need to, but I'm not at that point yet. So, in lieu of that, we may be relying, because against this boss, so far in that first attempt, kind of worked. So we might be employing that quite a bit. We've got our grappling hook attack now, and we've spent our Sen. We've leveled up our experience. Let's get back into it here, and face off against Gyoubu again. Masataka Oniwa. I mean, I maybe should have been attacking you there. I don't know if I could have done damage. I see, if I'm not spamming it all the time, I can still, like, it's not a foolproof thing at all. Because if I'm just sitting there thinking, I gotta get my head in the battle. Gotta get my head into the game. Should have probably healed again. Let's go and do that now. So, I did my stupid shuriken instead of the grappling hook. Well, that's kind of cool. I like that. This works surprisingly well, but you do need to keep doing it. The problem is that I'm stopping doing it. I don't know. We need to recover our posture here. I probably can do some counterattacks at some point here. Also, I need to get my posture not broken. That actually does a fair bit of damage, huh? I forgot about the back kick. All right, there goes our last healing gourd. Can't see you. I can't see. I was behind the banner there, so I couldn't grappling. I couldn't do the grappling hook. Okay, just trying to run away and get my posture back here. It kind of knocks the horse back, so you're actually open to attacks there for quite a bit. All right, that's nice. Let's get our posture back. I should have done a grappling attack there. I'm just sitting here spamming deflect. It doesn't feel right. I didn't spam it enough though. It doesn't feel quite right, but it also seems to be working. Have we found the secret OP strat that all the Sekiro pros know? I forgot I do have the hold on. Okay, one death blow. Nice. I like this grappling hook attack. This is so good. I'm getting greedy on the attacks though. Do I use a pellet here? The other thing that I had not talked about. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. We get a resurrection. The other thing that I had not talked about was the fact that you can recover your posture by blocking. And I had not known about this during the Lady Butterfly. I think the game had tried to teach this to me during one of the general fights, and I had just completely forgotten about it. One of those pieces of information that you're not using. God damn it. Or you just don't internalize necessarily. And so this fact that you can just sit here and hold blocking, oh my god. I think that's a new move. I don't remember him having that move before. We are actually going to take a pellet. Now that we have some pellets, let's use one. Because this is actually going reasonably well. I tried to do a shuriken. Let's get the grappling attack here. Oh, it didn't stun him that time. It didn't stun him. Fuck. Forgot about the back kick. The dang back kick. I'm not far enough, not close enough actually. The jump attack, oh my god. Can you give me another grappling opportunity? Running away is also not bad. Let's go. Out of my game, demon dork. Finish your death blow. What am I doing? Did I miss it? Hold on. You had to do a finisher death blow? Excuse me. Second try, out of my game. Shinobi execution. Whoa. There we go. I think we can officially now say that we have beaten a boss in Sekiro. A much easier boss than Lady Butterfly, admittedly. But nonetheless, a boss. Gyoubu Oniwa. And the line that he said at the end there, Genichiro, forgive me. There's definitely an internal struggle or an internal debate between the within the Ashina clan. Genichiro is not this. He's not like some... We'll see what happens with Genichiro, but he does seem to be one of the big antagonists in the game. But he's not this classic, like, just, you know, very easy... What's the term that I'm thinking of? When somebody is clearly, like, so over-the-top bad that they're so easy to hate, there's nothing lovable about them. There's a term for this in movies and stories. He does not seem to be that. But we got our first Shinobi execution. Holy shit. And I saw we got an achievement for Gyoubu Oniwa, and we get a memory, the battle memory of an extraordinary foe lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with a sculptor's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. There we go. So we've seen the prayer beads, which increase our vitality and posture, and now we get a way to increase our attack power. Excellent. Gyoubu Masataka Oniwa was keeper of the Ashina Castle Gate. And we get a mechanical barrel. A mechanical metal barrel that can be given to the sculptor to enable prosthetic tool upgrades. I had a feeling that this was what we were missing. It felt like there's something clearly... There's some obvious thing in the game that we're meant to have that we should have had a while ago because we should have gone this way. If I had seen things. It's funny, I kind of thought that maybe this is similar to Bloodborne. In Bloodborne, it's different in Bloodborne because I knew of all the choices that I had, and I wanted to get the rune upgrade tool that could allow me to equip runes. And for whatever reason, I got to the point in the game where I had all these paths open to me, and I ended up choosing every path along the way except for the one that led to the rune upgrade tool. And this felt a little similar to that, except in this case, I just flat out missed the path. But we got there. It appears to have been made to fit perfectly inside the wrist bone of the shinobi prosthetic. A reinforced core is sure to make a shinobi's fangs even sharper. Ah, yes, finally. We have these upgrades, including one that I spent 3,000 sen on, that we finally get to use. By giving the mechanical barrel to the sculptor, upgrade prosthetic tools can be created. We will be doing that. We will be heading back to the sculptor, and we just got 1,000 experience points as well. Holy shit. What is this? Reflection of Strength. You have defeated an extraordinary foe who can now be faced once again in memory. Reflection of Strength can be accessed via the sculptor's idol menu. This is one thing that I had been made aware of about Sekiro. I stayed as blind as possible, but this was one thing that I had known about because it was very interesting to me. When I'm such a fan of Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is one of my my all-time favorite games, in particular because of the DLC that they add that adds a boss rush to the game. And I had wondered, why is that not a thing in Dark Souls? Wouldn't it be awesome if you had a boss rush mode for Dark Souls? And somebody I know had told me that, well, they have that in Sekiro. So now we have a way to replay bosses once again in Sekiro, which I love. I don't know exactly how, if it's going to be a full boss rush mode. That sounded like you could just sort of pick one boss at a time, which is also pretty cool. That on its own is a pretty awesome feature. And we'll be checking that out at some point, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and grab the sculptor's idol here, which is what I was looking for. Oh man, Okay, we finally, it is not the first boss that we have faced off against, but it is the first boss that we have successfully defeated. And now we can enhance our attack power. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do that. We have the reflection of strength. Let's just look at that real quickly, just to see what that looks like. Okay. During reflection, Wolf's attack power is not tied to his strength in the real world, and any quick items and spirit emblems used in these battles are reverted to their original states upon returning to reality. Yeah, that makes sense. You're doing this just for fun, I think. Maybe there are some, it feels like a just for fun thing. I don't know if there's anything more to it than that. But let's enhance our attack power. We have memory now. Memory, confront memory, Gyoubu. We have to confront the memory. That's an interesting way of putting it. Let's go ahead and do it. Remnant Gyoubu. The battle memory of an extraordinary foe, although distant. Recollection of such a memory provided sustenance for the wolf. Gyoubu Oniwa once led a group of infamous bandits, but was defeated by Ishin, who was so captivated by his show of strength that he took him in as an Ashina warrior. Oniwa would later go on to become Genichiro Ashina's most trusted retainer. Oh, maybe it was him that was saying at the end there, Genichiro, I'm sorry. I might have to watch that again, because I thought that that was Wolf saying that. But I might have been mistaken. But that's, I think, a line that had maybe I had made note of in passing. It's hard to absorb the stuff that's being said by a boss during the actual boss fight. I am absolutely terrible at that. But I think I did pick up some little line that he had said about how he had joined forces with them. And this seems to line up with that. He was defeated by Ishin, but was so captivated by his show of strength that he took him in as an Ashina warrior. That's really cool. And attack power has been enhanced. So it looks like we've sort of traded in the... We've traded in the memory just like we had traded in the prayer beads to get the... Is it a key item? Yeah, the first prayer necklace is what we got after combining the 4 prayer beads, and now we have this remnant, which is now a different item. And our attack power is 2. Let's go. Double attack power, baby. Awesome. That's really... It is quite... The fact that you can sit here and do this was unbelievably effective in that battle. I cannot... I'm a little... I don't quite yet know how to feel about it, but it does seem to work. And it's hard. It's hard. Once you know what works, it's hard not to use it. But also, I don't know if I finished my thought on blocking. That was a thing that I had not remembered until I played on a fresh file again and saw... Oh, the game actually had a prompt that tried to tell me you can block to recover your posture damage. And I could have been doing that all this time, and I have not been. Okay, it doesn't seem like there is much more to the battle arena here. Let's just look over in this direction, just to be sure. There are a lot of these... I'm sort of... You know, the remnants being strewn about the battlefield are sort of getting like the messages in Dark Souls where I'm kind of subconsciously ignoring them a lot of the times, but I have to be sure. I also want to be sure that I'm not missing any, like, you know, there's the actual remnants that the game puts in. Make sure there's nothing like that. An interaction between Kuro and somebody else that we might be missing out on. Just being a little bit extra thorough here, but otherwise, let's go ahead and press forward. We should actually, this is probably a good time for us to head back to the sculptor because we have some prosthetic upgrades to get. Let's do that first. Let's actually go back, and we will be pressing onward in just a bit, but let's head back to the temple. Ah, gosh, we should have done this so long ago. Sorry, everybody who has been pulling their hair out, but that's also, I think, the fact that we went to Hirata Estate when we did is one of these things that I clearly see now that while the game lets you do it, it's not really intended for you to do it. It's not really an intended course for you to go to Hirata Estate, at least that deep. Maybe you can go in and grab like a couple of the prosthetic tool upgrades, like the flame cannon or whatever it is. What is it called here? The flame vent. That's what it's called. So you could go in there just enough to get like, because the flame vent could be pretty useful against the chained ogre, since they're supposed to be afraid of fire. But it's also one of these things that adds a little more flavor to a first-time blind playthrough, and something that probably will make my playthrough a little more unique. I don't know how many people get sidetracked into Hirata Estate as long as I did. I feel like it's probably not too many.
お前さん、面白いものを手に入れたな。それは、からくり筒、忍び義手の真となる仕掛けよ。どれ、仕込んでやろう。
この仕掛けで何ができる？
真となるこの仕掛けがあれば、筒薬と組み合わせ、お前さんの忍び義手の牙をさらに研ぎ澄ますことができる。
筒薬とは何だ？
からくり筒と共に使う鉄のくず、あるいは炎症といったものじゃな。使えそうな筒薬を見つけたら持ってくるといい。
Mechanical barrel fitted to shinobi prosthetic. Yes. Okay. Now, present shinobi prosthetic. And there we go. So now we've done all our new tools, but now he can do the upgrades as well. Whoa, there's a whole menu here. Holy shit. Oh my god, I was not expecting this. Okay. And now we have a way to spend sen. I see the sen counter up there in the corner. Of course, I have none right now, after I just spent it all before going back to the boss, which we managed to beat. Oh well. In the prosthetic tool upgrade menu, upgrade materials and sen can be spent to create upgraded versions of prosthetic tools. Makes sense. One must own the base tool and also complete any prerequisite upgrades. Older versions of a tool can still be used after upgrading. Oh, so these may not necessarily be strictly better upgrades. There may be some instances where you might find the older version more useful. That's kind of interesting to think about. Oh my gosh. Is this... Oh, I see. Okay, so there is a shuriken upgrade. It's just one page in general for all the prosthetics, because here's the firecracker. There's one here for the axe. There's one here for the flame vent. I see. Unknown firecracker? Unknown loaded axe. It does sort of tell you... Unknown Mistraven. It tells you further in which of these, some of these at least. There's a lot of information here I'm trying to digest. This one is an upgrade for the shuriken, but it doesn't give you any more than that. But this one you don't know anything about. But the ones that we could get first, we could get spinning shuriken for 200 sen. An enhanced shuriken that can be empowered with rotational energy. Costs spirit emblems to use. Damage an enemy's vitality and posture. And does huge damage to jumping enemies. Right. I think that was already a thing that the shuriken was supposed to be effective at, but this makes it even more so. Taking a moment to further bend the spring and build rotational energy will cause the blade to rotate after landing, damaging the enemy multiple times on hit. That sounds awesome. Similar to a spinning top, but with blades. Whoa. And we have the scrap. I don't know if that's gunpowder or scrap iron, not sure. But we have 3 of 3. This one is spring load firecracker. A firecracker upgraded with a spring mechanism. Unleashes a loud explosion and bright flash, which causes foes to recoil and inflicts posture damage on beast-type enemies. Huh, beast-type enemies. I hadn't even thought about this until right now. How would the boss we just fought, how would that be classified? Because there's a man riding a horse. Is it part beast? Charging up the spring mechanism adds rotational energy when spreading the firecrackers, affecting enemies in all directions. What an adventure we have been through just in this short period of time. Having to navigate a gorge past a giant snake and stabbing it in the eye. And then taking on Gyoubu the Demon. Holy shit. What an amazingly fun sequence. And now, once we get some sen, we can start upgrading our dang shuriken. What I'm very curious about is, where is this kunai? What was it called? Phantom kunai? Thank you very much. Are you going to have any new dialogue? No new dialogue. That's fine. I guess a little new dialogue.
筒薬と組み合わせ、お前さんの忍び義手の牙をさらに研ぎ澄ますことができる。使えそうな筒薬を見つけたら持ってくるといい。
ASAP. No need to worry. I was going to look at... No, it's going to be in the upgrades. The Phantom Kunai. I probably bought this way too early. I just didn't know what else to spend my money on because I hadn't unlocked this. Oh my god. It makes so much sense now. But it didn't immediately appear on the screen there where we would use that kunai. So that may be an upgrade that's way later on down the road. Oh well. Lesson learned. It's fine. It's part of the blind experience. Part of going in blind, you don't know exactly how things play out. You're just going with the information that you've got at the time. That's all still the same. Okay. Alrighty. Let's keep going. Let us go and see. It looked like there was a new way open now. Ashina Castle Gate. The gate looks open in that picture. I don't think it was open when we were here just now, was it? We have a lot of skill points to spend as well. Oh, we do have a way to open it. Oh, shit. Okay, I wanted to look over here first. I wanted to look over here. Had we already explored this way? Did we actually come in here and I forgot about it? Oh, there's a guy up here. Maybe. Yo, you are actually wearing something. You have the same cape as... Oh my gosh, you have the exact same outfit as the guy that we faced off in the Hirata estate. Oh, I hate when it does this. Fuck. Can I please just look at the dang... What is causing this? Oh my god, why does it do this? I thought that maybe it was because there was something in the way. Trying to figure out how to take a closer look at you, but I don't think the game is... No, from this side it does. The mysteries of how the monocular works. This is the guy. I mean, it's not the same guy because I just saw that there was another guy over here with the same outfit. You all were part of some... It makes... Who are these guys? They're affiliated with Ashina somehow, right? Maybe they were just an elite group of shinobi. But they've got the purple capes. But they've been taken out. Are they associated with Ashina then? There was the one that was at the top of... That was at the top of that pagoda building in Hirata Estate, guarding the Mist Raven. Why can we ledge hang here? Not sure. Doesn't seem to be a secret there. Let's get the item over here. I saw there was somebody inside the building. Let's get this first, though. Some shards. Oh, there's a person here. A vendor? It's an... Is it the same guy? Is it the memorial mob? Or are they an actual mob? This is... Oh god. Huh. Look at all these, they're not candles, but what exactly are they? Maybe they're like some sort of a match? They look very cool. But this guy, I'm kind of seeing him through the tent. He looks like exactly like the guy that we met up at the back in the outskirts. He has a dragon's blood droplet. Only 180 sen. He also has a copy of the firecrackers, and he has a gourd seed. Oh my gosh. If only we had just... we would have had so many ways to spend our sen. We now have so many ways to spend our sen. I want this. I want this. I might be doing some grinding for this. We don't need to sell any items, and there's no talk option. Okay, bring some offerings. I shall. It's got to be a different guy, right? It's just they're part of this. They're part of this group calling themselves the Memorial Mob, and they're just vendors in different spots. And they like the battlefield is like their paradise. Very interesting. Let's go check in the building now. I'm laughing because of many things, many reasons. Is this a friend? We put our sword away. I think it's a friend. There's another. There's so many dead that are wearing the purple outfit. Wait a second. Wait a second. You're not Lady Butterfly, are you? No, okay. I saw the gray hair. Definitely not Lady Butterfly. Look at that mask, though. Before I kill you... I don't want you to kill me. Oh no.
その左腕、忍び技師とは懐かしい。なるほど。石腕の狼か。気に入ったぞ。ならば。
I love this dude's voice.
セキロ。
Oh.
お主をそう呼ぼう。お前は何だ。わしはアシナの天狗よ。おうセキロ。お主もネズミ狩りをせぬか。なんだと。このアシナにはネズミが入り込んでおる。うじゃうじゃと我が物顔でな。ネズミもいろいろじゃが、それを片端から切り捨てるのよ。どうやらお主にも人斬りの才がある。その才を磨くのに役立とう。どうじゃセキロ。ネズミ狩りをせぬか。
Oh my god, he said the name of the game. He's calling us Sekiro. That is crazy. I mean, not really crazy. What's the word? It's kind of amazing. Who the heck are you? Talking about rats. Are these the rats that have infested Ashina? The dudes with the purple capes? And you're the one that's been taking them out? I would like to be on your side. Yes. I don't want to fuck with you.
よし、セキロよ。ならばこれをくれてやる。
Rat description. A description of the rats that have snuck into Ashina. Speak to the Tengu. Again, once the rats are dealt with. Whoa. Okay. The Tengu? So I'm not sure if Tengu is his name or it's a title. The Tengu. I mean, the Tengu. Sometimes the translations things are not clear, though. So, the Tengu. He mentioned when he talked about our arm, when he talked about our prosthetic, that's when he said, the one-armed wolf, I'll call you Sekiro. I'm gonna have to look at that dialogue again. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. We should have come here so much sooner. So it's given us a list. The assassins from Senpou Temple. Don't know who those are. Short stature and wear bamboo hats. Okay. A number of rats are lurking about. Wait, what the fuck does that mean? Last seen around Ashina Castle Gate. Is this a list of... I don't exactly know how to interpret this at the moment. Let's just move on.
これはネズミの顔、それと巣穴じゃ。切ってまいれ。さすればお主の戦に役立つものをやろう。
I see. So maybe those are attributes of a single person. I thought for a second that we might be dealing with multiple different types of enemies, that we need to kind of like a quest in World of Warcraft or something. Go kill 5 of this enemy, go kill 4 of that enemy. It seems like those are like multiple attributes of the same enemy. Okay, okay, cool. Interesting. Can we look at that one more time? Maybe? Okay, last seen around Ashina Castle Gate. That, I think, is the gate past the Sculptor's Idol. So maybe it'll make more sense once we get to that point. Holy shit, though. There's an item over here. And we can open this door now. Nice. And there's someone else back here. Oh my god. So many peoples to meet and talk to. What's your story?
あんたが生き残ったのかい。鬼の行部様もやっと屍になれたかね。けれど何も変わりゃしないよ。戦は続き、屍は積まれ、怨嗟ばかりが満ち満ちる。あんた考えたことがあるかい。そういう怨嗟がどこに積もっていくのかを。ないだろう。ないだろうね。
Wolf doesn't think too deeply about that sort of stuff.
あんたもあやつも
See enemy, kill
哀れ
enemy.
なことだよ。
Who did you pity?
さあ、もう行き。ババが何を語ろうが、戦はなくなら
Was
な
she talking
い。
about Gyoubu?
あんたのお役目も変わらない。そういうものだよ。さあ、ババがあんたのそういう。
Okay. Cool story, bro. Anything up here? Yeah, I noticed that we put our sword away like we were entering the dilapidated temple. A little bit of a friendly area. Oh, but we can grapple up here, though. Okay. Where are we headed? Now we bring out the sword. Uh-oh. I like the sound that makes when you latch on. Probably got to get to where that remnant is. And then we can jump up here. No, we did not take fall damage, though, because this is Sekiro. Hold on, let's try this again. Let's try this one more time. What was I supposed to do there? I did not really examine that situation very closely. I was supposed to just maybe jump straight up there instead of trying to... I was trying to do like a wall jump off of the column across the way, but maybe it's just as simple as jumping up here and grabbing. There we go. Keep it simple. What do we find up here? A chest. There's a chest. Oh my goodness. What's in the chest? Amazing chest ahead. Is this our first chest in Sekiro? Have we had a chest before? Maybe we did and I already forgot about it. Yo, prayer bead. Let's go. That is 2 prayer beads now. Okay. Sweet. We found the hidden the hidden stash. The hidden chest. There's no fall damage. What am I... Why am I just jumped down here. Just jump down to the bottom. It's no big deal. All right, anything else that we missed? I think we're good to go now. We can hug the wall. Hug the wall. Got to make sure we don't leave the wall uncared for. So there's apparently a rat that we are going to need to keep an eye out for and take care of. I think we got everything now, right? I really want to know what is going on with the purple dudes, because man alive, they kicked my... Just one of them kicked my butt, and this guy seems to have gone through a whole crew of them, which is why I really don't want to fuck with that dude. What was his name again? What was his name again? The Tengu. I am absolutely loving the way that the story and the characters in this game are laid out. The further in that we get, you can kind of feel a little bit like you're in a Dark Souls game, but it is also just done so differently. And I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Do I want to spend... I have 7 skill points. Do we want to grab a skill here before we move on? I really want to get this one. But I also really want to get this one. We can also get a 4th gourd now once we get that gourd seed from the vendor. At the same time, getting this thing is not that far off. If we go here and here and here, we could unlock this guy. I'm so bad at this, I'm gonna keep delaying the decision. There's an enemy, hold on. God damn you. It's what I get for trying to run around. I'm thinking the gun is like a bow and arrow where I can just run to the side and it's fine. It's not how that works. I totally didn't even see the gun guy at first. I did not get the successful grappling hook there, but we're playing Sekiro. It doesn't matter. I lost a little bit of health though, so I am gonna quickly rest at the idol here. All right, let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do the gun guy correctly this time. All right, now where am I? Maybe I was supposed to be down here. This would have been the better place to go and do the grappling hook from. What is over here? What is supposed to be over here? An alternate route. How do I get that item? I'm also wondering if we're getting close to getting back to where we started the game, because there were definitely some things left unexplored. Let's try going here. And then can we go... There doesn't seem to be a grappling point to get over there, so I guess we have to fall down from up above. What was that? What was that sound? Get on the other side of these guys here. No eavesdrops to be had. Who else is in the picture here? There's guys over there and some dogs. So we're going to take you out. Let's see if we can... What happened to that other guy? Oh, now he's coming up. Oh, there was a guy up here too? I just noticed that grappling point at the last second. Oh, there's a guy here too. The peripheral vision on these enemies... The peripheral vision on these enemies is so... You can take so much advantage of it. The lack of peripheral vision, that is. Let's go around this way. Get a little bit of a drop on... the dogs and this guy over here. I am a little bit worried about the big thudding noise that I'm hearing. Oh, there's an eavesdrop over here to be had. Who the heck are those guys? Are those the guys from the... Oops. Are those the guys from the beginning? That weird enemy that we saw under the bridge at the very beginning?
一心の病、やはり重いようじゃ。
たとえ源一郎がおれど、アシナの国長くはなさそうだの。してもう一つの任は、
城の蛇谷の側が黒笠で騒がしいようじゃ。
ならば次はそちらよ。だが最新にな、黒笠の無事な生中にはやれぬぞ。
The Black Hat Badger, huh? Perhaps our next boss? They also mentioned the Serpent Valley side of things, huh? So that's what we passed through. Serpent Valley. Name checks out. Very accurate. Oh, I can't. Okay, they are not quite the same as the other enemies, because I couldn't just go straight through them. And also I have a bunch of them on my case here. So I just tried to spam. I tried to spam attacking, and the bamboo hat. Are they the rats? Yo, that guy over there, though, feels much more like the enemy at the start. These hats are actually much bigger now that I think of it. These are more like Big Hat Logan type Crystal Sage hats. We need to be a little sneakier against these guys, I guess. There's a wolf over here as well. Let's focus on this part over here first. God damn it. Hold on here. Hold on here. I forgot I didn't have my healing gourd on the bar. Oh, I forgot another thing that I learned. I forgot another thing that I learned from playing on Fresh File is that you can actually deflect the dogs. I had forgotten about that part. I think you can probably deflect most everything that's not a perilous attack, and I just haven't internalized that quite yet. So the dogs nicked us up a little bit there. Before we go through here, I do want to deal with these other enemies, though. Let's see if we can do that. Black Hat Badger, huh? And they also mentioned that that Ishin is actually very sick. He's actually gravely, gravely sick. There we go. Okay. Can we get the drop on you? I guess we could probably get the drop on either one of you. Maybe? But the other one sees us, right? We get to drop on one. Okay. I'm in the middle of trying to attack an enemy here. You think you could have waited a moment to tell me about the black gunpowder? I'm happy for the pickup. We need as many of the upgrades as we can get now that we can actually upgrade our shuriken. But pausing the game right as the enemy is about to hit me, less than ideal. Okay, that's a cool attack. How do I deal with this guy? What's your... It's hard to see when you're going to attack. And then you have like a massive shield. Your hat is acting like a shield, and that is actually does a lot of damage. I don't know actually how to beat this guy. Initial strategies are all not panning out. So I am, wow, the fiercest enemy of all. The fiercest enemy of all here is the guy with the hat that I cannot attack through, apparently. We gotta figure out how to beat this guy. There's gotta be a way. Look at his little roll. Is it supposed to be a counterattack? As soon as he... There we go. We just need to do a little bit of counterattack action. Except I didn't actually attack. Sometimes the attacks are getting through. Well, we don't want to just stand in the poison. Man, this guy is actually surprisingly tough. Like, I'm not doing any posture damage to him either when we're deflecting. I mean, maybe I'm not actually deflecting. I'm gonna get out of here because I actually can't beat this guy. Who knew? Who knew that the most vicious enemy in this next section, maybe those are the rats? I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and sit at the sculptor's idol here. That is a, that's a head scratcher. What the heck is up with that? They look so not intimidating. He got a shot off, but apparently I was too short. Fistful of Ash is nice. Can I go straight up here? Can't grab onto that ledge. Let's try this again. I mean, I could just de-aggro. I could just de-aggro them. But I'm curious how I beat them straight up in battle. How do we do that? Contact medicine. Oh, the contact medicine, that was the stuff that was like the anti-poison thing, right? Oh, we also got our next point. I wasn't even thinking about that. These guys are worth 90 though. Okay, so we are doing some posture damage. We just need to actually hit the deflect. Yeah, we definitely can't hit you like this. Like maybe there's a way to circle around behind you or something. Or we need to like use one of our... I forgot we have a tool that's supposed to crack through shields, don't we? Maybe this is the key. That seemed to be better. There we go. It's a shield enemy. I finally remembered the fact that we have learned a trick to dealing with shield enemies. It is there. Sekiro gives you tools. It gives you many, many different tools for dealing with many, many different scenarios. It's just a matter of, can you remember to use those tools? Can you remember the things that are applicable for the current situation? Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I think we've gotten everything now over here. Maybe we'll check here real quick just to be sure. Can't hug the wall here, so it looks like that's the end of the road. This guy's so tough. How do I break through his impassable bamboo hat that he's using as a shield? Took me a second, but we got there. All right. So let's go ahead. We can pass these guys. We've beaten them before, right? Grab up here. And then let's go and get this over here. Get this item. Ah, some Akko's sugar. Nice. Nice pickup indeed. What in the hell? Okay. I guess we hit the branch? I don't know exactly what happened there, but I think we hit this branch and we somehow did not complete our grappling sequence. Okay, let's go up here and drink a gourd. Now, what in the heck is this sound? Is it you? Is it just you pounding the ground? It feels like that sound is going to be something a lot bigger. Let's see if we can find where the enemies are at here. I guess let's go in. Oh, there's a guy right here in the bushes. Okay. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I can hear you now, so maybe it was just we got up on the roof for a second. Hold on a second. I think that might have been another guy with a hammer. Yeah, there is another one. Okay, hold on here. Just taking the patient approach. Taking our time. Gotta use our stealth as much as we can here. That is the approach that I like to play by. There's another guy on our case, though. I hear rocks being thrown. Maybe not. I thought I heard rocks being thrown. Wait, there is somebody over here. He's here. Gotcha. Man, the spamming the deflect button is useful against many more enemies than I am than I would have expected. Possession balloon, nice, nice, nice. Eventually, when I discover who drops pellets, I probably will be using some possession balloons. It does seem like these big guys here have dropped the possession balloons, so we can farm possession balloons and then farm pellets. Anything in here that I missed? Doesn't look like it, or was there an item here? These are just lights. These are just torches on the other side. Now, was there one more guy over here somewhere? Okay. So now, are there any items that we have missed? Going into a new area and trying to dissect the landscape is always so much fun. And now that I'm having, I'm feeling a much higher level of comfort with the game and what it lets me get away with, I don't feel quite as much the need to, like, I'm still going slow. I'm still, you know, abiding by playing with the stealth mechanics as much as I can, but I'm trying to go a little more quickly than before because the game kind of lets you do that. If you do get spotted, it's not the end of the world. You just get to do a little bit of combat. Ooh, scrap iron, nice. Oh boy. Whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. This looks like there's another broken bridge. But this field here, my initial reaction is this looks like where we have first faced Genichiro and got our arm chopped off. Which would make this, we may be getting very close now to where we started the game, which is kind of what I've been expecting. If this is indeed Ashina Castle, I think that's where we started the game. Can we eavesdrop? There is an eavesdrop, nice.
本当にあれを戦に使うつもりかの。ああ、だが仕方なかろうて。アシナは今や存亡の危機、なりふりなど構っておれぬでな。じゃが、ちゃんとせえ、ちゃんと。そんな風では巻き込まれちまうぞ。一度起これば敵味方の別などなかろう。
Oh no. Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. I don't know if they're talking about the black hat, but are we already facing another boss? Is this a boss arena we're walking into here? Maybe not. There's a dude here. Ashina Castle. There it is. Anybody in the anybody in these are guard towers, but there's nobody in them. Can I use my grappling hook to get up somewhere? Because I'm curious if these guys can also be eavesdropped on. No, the Blazing Bull. Oh my god. And it is actually a boss. Oh my goodness. So it's a bull. So here's a beast type enemy. Okay, beast type enemy. We have both firecrackers and flame vent. The firecrackers are I think the one that I want to try first. Let's take this off the bar. Let's take this off the bar. Might use some sugars here at some point, but I don't know that I need any of them on the quick bar. Let's just see what we're dealing with. Try to dissect another boss, apparently. We've got the firecrackers going here. I'm just basically spamming deflect. We got a little bit of burn damage there. Shit, I was trying to run away. So if I use the firecrackers, didn't seem to have an effect. I don't know if it wasn't close enough. We're also about to get burned. Hold on. And we have no posture. The burn ability is building up very quickly, and we're taking some damage in the process. So we're not completely blocking the damage, which I had not noticed at first. So can we jump over this thing? Kind of. It looks like maybe we're supposed to jump and do a kick. I don't think we took damage during that. It didn't seem like we took burn damage either. So instead of deflecting this thing, we're doing a little bit of posture damage, but not much. But we're also not taking regular damage. Okay, there we took damage. Shit. So we can jump off the walls. Okay. I guess we're resurrecting. No. Okay. It felt like we got a reasonable amount of success there at first with the jumping, but maybe I was too far away that time. I had like jumped backwards, and then when he does his up attack. All right, we didn't get unseen aid that time, but you know, we didn't lose too much, I guess. So with that in mind, there was no grappling. We did not get the ability to grapple there. Do we want to add anything? Mid-air combat arts could be a good one to pick up. This might be a perfect time for this now. Since we are, I think, going to want to do some jumping. Nightjar slash. We definitely need to be hitting the boss more. I think I was very much in like, how do I dodge this thing mode? How do I dodge? How do I dodge? We could also try, well, starting to switch over into how do we beat the boss? How do we strategize? What's the game plan here? Mid-air prosthetic tool. Did I like how that firecracker felt? Not really. It felt like we had to be pretty close in order for that to even do anything. Let me read a bit. It does seem to inflict posture damage. I think we got it once. We just weren't close enough the other times that we used it, right? That's what we need to do. We just need to be close enough. So maybe we should try this again. There's also this. This one talks more about the rage of those with red eyes. This one feels like the more... It mentions specifically beast-type enemies. It feels like this is the one we're supposed to be using. which maybe we should go back and upgrade, right? Let's do that, because that gives us a way to spend our sen. So let me go and let's just travel to... Let's just... I think we need like 200. If I remember correctly, we needed like 200 sen in order to buy the upgrade for the firecracker. So let's go and just do a quick bit of grinding here. Oops. Just gonna kill a few enemies here to get up to 200 sen. This guy drops like 30, I think. No, not 30. Not even close to 30. The guys at the guys at Hirata Estate drop a lot more. Might be a better idea to go after them, but we can do these guys real fast. So let's take our 200 sen here. Let's go back to the dilapidated temple. So I think that's now our second death after curing the Dragonrot. And I think the first time that we got it was fairly quick, it felt like. It felt like we only had like maybe 3 deaths before the Dragonrot showed up the first time around. I don't know how soon it might show up again. I hope it's not 3. But we'll see. I would like to see about upgrading my firecracker. 200. A firecracker upgraded with a spring mechanism unleashes a loud explosion. Charging up the spring mechanism adds rotational energy, affecting enemies in all directions. Okay. I'm not sure if that adds distance to it, but let's go ahead and try. We would lock ourselves out of the spinning shuriken. We would be using 2 of our... Is it scrap iron? I gotta learn what the things are there, but this feels like the right thing to be using against this bull. So let's try it. And now we unlock information for tier 3. Okay, so now we get some other options to look at here. Long spark. We would need a different type of material down there. I see some sort of gold powder, which I don't know what that is. Okay, some cool stuff to check out later, but this at least spends our sen. So let's make it back to the bull and try again. Okay, we are into it here. Now, are there still enemies on my trail? I don't know if there are. Gotta do windows closer. Can't see. Oh my god. I cannot see. Gotta get out of crouching. Don't be crouching. Oh no. Okay, so jumping really is not very good. Trying to heal. Oh my god, I'm trying to heal. Heal again. Let's get our posture back. Hold on. Can't do it in the charge, in the middle of a charge. Only have 2 of these left. Or that was my last 2 spirit emblems. We could also maybe flank him, right? Get to the side. He actually cannot really change directions very easily, can he? Does he have a back kick, I wonder? That's more of a horse thing, isn't it? Yee. Shit. Hold on here. We're gonna... Okay, I got up against the stupid thing, which was partially invisible. Hold on here. Shit. Shit. I'm getting greedy. We're gonna take a pellet. I'm crouching. I'm crouching. The accidental crouches, man, are gonna be the end of me here in this game. No! What happened? I thought it was stunned. I seriously thought it was stunned. It was up in the position like when I hit it with the firecrackers, and I thought I was close to killing it. And then it brought down the hammer. Okay. All right, well, at least we didn't get Dragonrot right away, but holy shit. What in the world just happened? We were so close, too. We were so close. I can also use... I mean, I haven't gotten burned yet. I have not gotten burned. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to... We were doing pretty well there. We just had an accidental crouch in the mix, which is really... I don't know how I'm going to stop doing that. Oh, there's a guy here. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to have to, like, train myself to grip the controller joystick differently. Shit, he was already on me. I thought he goes after the guys automatically. He clearly does not go after these guys automatically. What the fuck? What a cluster. What an absolute cluster. I hate this. What is even happening? That was so frustrating because I thought he goes after the other guys and I have like a moment to fucking collect myself while I get rid of the rest of the guys that are chasing me. Fuck. Can't do it when he's in the middle of a charge. Can do it there. I should be hitting him more in these circumstances. can't recover our posture because we're at like 1 HP. So can I use a pellet here? What am I doing? I'm trying to run around him. God, that was such a terrible attempt. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to run around him. And I'm getting hit by everything. The start of that encounter was just ridiculously bad. Very frustrating. We do get unseen aid, I guess. There's that going for us. Gotta start that encounter correctly, though. Jesus Christ. I'm at that point now where I'm starting to get, you know, impatient about getting back. I want to get back to the boss. And now there is an actual run back. There's an actual boss run back to be had. Fortunately, none of these guys seem to have guns, so we can just run around everything. But then once I get in the arena, yeah, see, I've got guys on my trail. Shit. So I can't just run back. I've got to deal with the enemies. I've got to deal with the enemies along the way, apparently, because that guy's still alive. And the bull does not seem to care about him at all. Okay, finally. My posture back. Can't do it when he's running away like that. And jumping is not working like it was in the very first attempt. I don't know what exactly I'm doing differently. Clearly I'm doing something wrong though. Shit! I thought he was further away. Dude. Hold on a second here. Getting a little bit of frame rate issues for some reason. Why is the frame rate so bad all of a sudden? Let me check a second to see. I want to remind myself what the burn status. What does it do? We could use one of these. We have plenty of these, and we know how to get them back. I think I will go ahead and use one right now. I might use a pellet as well. Let's use one of these, though. Shit. Shoot, he's getting me on that little side attack. And now I'm crouching. Okay, that killed me because of the burn damage that builds up. Okay. All right. Big charging bull. Clearly, this is a fight that is meant to be more of a... You do damage to it, kind of like the ogre. It doesn't seem to be a matter of posture. Like, I'm doing the spam deflecting. The spam deflecting is, like, okay. But the problem is we're not, like many other instances where we're just completely mitigating all the damage when we either deflect or block. We're just getting posture damage. In this case... we're getting burn damage. So we are taking health loss every time we do that. And I have not figured out what the key is, whether I'm supposed to run around or whether I'm supposed to jump over. Jumping seemed to be good the first time, and now I'm getting myself in trouble every time I do it. Round and round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Is there still a guy in here? Running around. Okay, maybe running around is the key. I think there's still an enemy in here with us too. It might be multiple enemies. It does seem like the key might be getting to the side and not standing directly in front of you. Shit! He changed directions on me. Shit. The hell? Shit. Okay, that did not deal that much damage. Shit, what? No! I couldn't decide if I was gonna block or run. Shit, I was not blocking. Oh my god. We're burned. I'm taking damage when I burn. I'm getting stuck in between running and blocking. I think that's the mistake that I'm making. And then we immediately get hit when we get up. God damn. Didn't have any effect? Come on. I'm crouching. He does not seem to have a back kick. So if we can just run around. Running seems to be the way, actually. As long as we don't run straight long into his path. Shit. I'm gonna use another pellet. We're getting a little low on pellets, but I'm gonna use one. Let's wait for the pellet to kind of kick in a little bit here. I still have firecrackers to use. If I could just use them in the right spot. Stop crouching. Why do I do this? Come on. Thought he was going to spin around. He doesn't have too much ability to spin around, though. Stop fucking crouching, though. My God. We have 4 sets of firecrackers left. Let's see if we can maybe finish him off with those. No. Shit. Why did the firecracker not work? I don't understand. Do we even use a statue? I don't think I want to use a statue here. We're so close. Just calm down. Where's the death blow? Do I get the death blow? Do I have a finisher death blow? Are you done? Please be out of my game. Oh my God. Oh, this bull. This fucking bull. So stressful. So stressful. We got a prayer bead though, and we got Shinobi Medicine rank 2. Let's go. Holy shit. Oh my God. 215 experience. You gotta be kidding me. That is so cruel. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? Let's see if it'll let me get to the dang idol, for fuck's sake. How cruel is that? How cruel is that? You bring in the enemies directly after the goddamn boss fight. I know there were the enemies on the other side that were still there from the run back. That's kind of a classic Dark Souls thing. But the enemies directly on the other side of the gate. Holy shit. All right, folks. That is where I am going to bring this action-packed installment of Sekiro to a close. Holy shit. We actually downed not just one, but I think 2 bosses. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that the bull counts as a boss. It felt like we couldn't get out. We were stuck in there with the bull. It had to be a boss, right? Either way, we got another prayer bead. We've got a whole nother set of stuff has opened up to us now. This is the way that we should have come long time ago. We're here in Ashina Castle. We are learning all sorts of things about Genichiro and Ishin Ashina, and maybe we're getting close to rescuing Kuro in some respect. Goddamn, the freaking raging bull and was so much more of a trial than Gyoubu the Demon. But we will regroup and we will come back next time and explore this area a little more thoroughly. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.